we said we'd walk together. Baby, come what?
Okay.
Good morning. It's day 48, and we're at mile 554.7 at some mystery location. And we'll be pushing on here. It's about 7 o'clock. This is our hike for today. I'm going to go through here, trying again to get in 15 miles and wind up at not Maul Branch Shelter, which would be mile 560.4.
Here's the roosters. I think there's a llama in there or alpaca in there with them. I don't know what that thing is. What is that? It's a goat. Here comes the big guy. Ooh, he's a beauty. Look at you. Aren't you gorgeous? Oh. He's in there with the goat. So this is one of our alpaca friends. And then there's a whole herd of them over there. That's the bunkhouse. We were in the private room attached to the house, and there's where all the roosters are.
Okay.
All right, here's the surprise, the alpaca farm.
The long neck Lair something. Long neck Lair, that's what it's called. And they raise alpacas here for the wool, and she sells the wool. And she's also got a little hostel like we showed you earlier. And yeah, it smells like a farm here.
Yeah, so it's only going to be a high of 40, what, 41? I think 41.
Today, yeah.
It's already misting. We're hoping it's going to stop because I made a mistake last night. We're not fording that river today. I meant to say it's after today. So it's, you know, after we go 3 miles tomorrow morning. And if it doesn't stop raining, I'm not going to make it across.
Yeah, we'll see. Like we said, check out the, what is it, Lick Creek?
Lick Creek.
Check out the videos on Lick Creek. It's pretty interesting.
Yeah, especially the day after a rain.
Yep. Talk
See
to you
ya.
later.
Rights around somebody's land, and they're just protesting.
This is our best trail magic yet. This is Fresh Grounds. He's making bacon, a fried egg. Pete has not had a fried egg in 40, how many days, Pete? We're on day 40? 48 days.
48 days.
And here he is sitting all comfy by the fire.
Over easy, over medium?
Over easy.
Over easy it is.
Here's his van. This is amazing.
I'm just a hiker that likes to cook.
Oh, we love hikers who like to
Got
cook.
blueberry pancakes, deep fried bacon. I'm gonna do some potatoes too, deep fried potatoes, and of course eggs to order. You got enough there, right?
Pete has a chance of losing me. I'm falling in love with Fresh Grounds. My
I'll
gosh.
get you some more fried eggs. I can have as many as you want. You want 3 more?
No.
Look at my pancakes and they have blueberries in them.
3 more.
Gave me a stick of butter to
Then you gotta
take
give me another
with.
pancake.
He's amazing.
It's okay. No problem.
Fire.
Up at Trailheads, I'm set up in the woods near Trailheads.
It says run faster. I hear banjo music.
I'm not gonna put stickers on this thing.
Yeah.
And somebody sent me a box of stickers.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, I just put a couple.
All right.
You see what happened.
Yeah.
Once you get started,
Got out of hand.
Leapfrog Cafe.
there's no halfway with the stickers, I don't think.
Yeah,
So this is a
now
nonprofit organization. The board, everybody gets together. No one gets paid, and they provide all this food for us hikers.
501c3.
So, yeah, 501(c). So if anyone would like to donate, to go to the website, the
No website.
Facebook,
No website.
Leapfrog Cafe, or
It's gotta be
Instagram.
Fresh Ground Leapfrog Cafe. It's on Facebook or Instagram.
And
you
it's-
have to go to Fresh Ground Leapfrog Cafe.
Fresh Grounds Leapfrog
there's
Cafe.
a Leapfrog Cafe restaurant in Australia, and there's a Freshly Ground singing group. We are not either or.
Okay, so donate because you're feeding us. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, all the money goes to feed y'all. It does.
Okay, we're having a hard time walking. Tell them why, Pete.
Well, when we got up this morning, we always have our eggs that we brought with us. So that's 3 scrambled eggs. And we managed to find a couple of donuts in the common refrigerator at the hostel. So we
We
had
ate
2
those.
donuts. We each had a donut.
Half a banana.
Half a banana we shared. And then we walked a whole 1.5 miles or 2 miles. Met Fresh Grounds, as you saw. And I grabbed an apple right away, ate an apple. He made me 3 eggs.
Fried eggs. Pete's first
3
fried eggs.
Haven't had fried eggs since we left. I had about 4 or 5 pieces of bacon. And by then the pancakes were ready, so I had 2 pancakes. Then he made me 3 more fried eggs, 2 more pancakes. I glammed a couple more pieces of bacon and 4 sausage patties. And 2 glasses of orange juice.
And
2 cups of coffee.
yes. So I had a cup of tea, 4 pancakes, 1 fried egg, 2 pieces of bacon. I got a tangerine and apple peeled and cut up to go. And because he said I'll get off the trail if I don't start gaining some weight,
Stop walking.
he gave me
Stop
a
walking.
stick of butter, double wrapped it, and said to put it in whatever I eat or drink all day and start bringing a stick of butter out with me every day.
So this guy's
He's
been doing this for
amazing, a
years.
sweetheart.
What a wonderful man.
Yes.
And hiker hunger is a real thing. And,
Yeah.
and he made a good point. And Lisa, I do it a little better than she does.
I'm not good at it.
Whenever you can get food, because you can't carry enough calories. Whenever you can get food, which is usually in town or when you stop at one of these trail angels, eat everything you can eat.
He said gorge and make it unnatural,
Yeah.
so you do it. He said go to McDonald's, order 6 double cheeseburgers, and eat them instantly.
But it's really true, right? You guys notice we've been losing weight, and that's inevitable. But the only chance you have to make up for that is places like this or when you're in town, because you can't carry enough calories.
Yeah.
But I really did eat all that food. We're not exaggerating.
Oh, no. And you should see
in
him in
about
the
20
restaurants.
minutes.
All right, so I'm going to let you go. We want to keep walking. We got a group that's
Yeah,
going to catch up with us.
I got some food to walk off.
Yes, he does.
It doesn't work with my gloves. All right. So Lisa says she's always filming me. Of course, I'm exaggerating. But, so I'm filming her now. And this is one of the more old-fashioned versions. Some of the newer ones are more like steps and all that. But a lot of times when you're crossing into private property and otherwise, you need to walk over the barbed wire. So that's how these things are set up. And it's still recording because I got the leather gloves on and it won't stop.
Okay, there's the sign.
So now the official length of the trail changes a little bit every year, but roughly speaking, we are 1/4 of the way to Maine.
Georgia to Maine.
As we're standing here today.
There. All right. 50 would be too. I'm always amazed with how narrow this path is. I mean, you're always rubbing against something. And imagine when these get a little bit bigger, everything grows. And the next month when it warms up and you're in your shorts, but you're always also right on the ridge. And when it's wet and it's slippery and it's always leaning. How cool is that? We're going in there. And again, right along the edge, goes straight down. I know it doesn't show it in the video. Pete's probably freaking out because I'm walking and filming and this thing's leaning to the left. But I really love these tunnels. Crawfish Trail, which is interesting because over here, did you hear that? That's the creek or river or whatever running through there. So I would think the trail would be that way, but I think the creek does cross around. See that?
What?
That's him putting a Snickers right in his mouth.
I have a lot of making up to do when I get off the trail.
Yeah, we both do. We're taking a break on a big giant rock. It's not leaning the right way. I told Pete to turn it around. Filling our water up. But I will tell you, this is flowing. This is flowing fast. But the good news is it's clear. So I'm hoping it's all flowing, going downhill, and bye-bye for tomorrow. I just wanted to show how nice the trail is today. It's been no rocks, wonderful, and like Pete just said a minute ago, what'd you say, Pete?
Well, since we passed
This one's coming up. Since we passed the last shelter, the rocks have been gone.
Yeah. So normally I make scrambled.
Here's the view. We're 2,800 feet up.
4 or 5 pieces of bacon, a couple pieces of sausage, an apple, a couple glasses of orange juice.
Yeah, the roof looks a little newer. Look at this old building. Let me zoom in a little bit. It's right next to the water. Pete thinks it could be a mill. You wonder how that stays up. It's gonna go down like dominoes. So this is our new mattress. It's 2 of them. I blow it up the same way as the other one, and then I'll show you the sleeping bag still attaches to both of them. It's kind of cool. They don't pop up in the middle or anything. We ended up going with the same thing, a Big Agnes, except for we went with a higher R value. So this is where it gets tricky. You have to take this corner and line it up over there. This one then pulls over to the other corner and keeps them together. I'll put it on and then show you. So now they're both mounted on there. See, comes around, comes around. The back side goes down about 6 inches. So that holds these 2 together. And then wait, I'll show you what happens when I put the other side on. So now I put these corners on and it holds this together. This netting goes about 6 inches on the back side too. But then what happens is this snaps around the side. Doesn't snap, but it goes elastic snug around the side. And the same thing on this side. Does the same thing. So then we're back to as if we have one big mattress again. It's kind of cool. Easier to blow up too with 2 of them, because you see this is snug against the walls. So one big one, I was underneath it. It was crazy getting it set. This is a little bit easier for me. All right, we're a mess here in the tent. We had hats on all day.
Bad hair days.
Oh, and it was cold. I mean, that wind was
It's chilly. Today. Yeah, but it stayed dry, didn't it rain?
We did. We stayed dry all day, and we have some wonderful news. Yeah. Don't we, Pete?
Which news? About the creek?
Yeah.
So, one of our fellow hikers, Flying J, had a friend that hiked across Lick Creek today, and she reported that it was knee-deep today.
Yeah.
So if it was knee-deep today, it shouldn't be any worse than that tomorrow, which makes it much more manageable.
Because it's only going to be in the 30s when we're crossing it.
It's going to be cold. But the sun's supposed to come out tomorrow, stay out for the next 4 or 5, 6 days.
But be down to 20-something again tomorrow night. But who cares if we have a nice day and it's dry?
Yeah, if we can get dry after crossing, that's the big thing.
Yeah. Hey, and here's the kicker. How many miles did we go today, Pete?
15. Right?
And what time did we get here?
Like 4:30.
And we sat and ate with fresh grounds.
It's like killed an hour there, so we made some great. The trail
for
today.
us. That's good time.
Yeah. And Lisa showed you earlier. The trail today was really nice.
Yeah, it was wonderful.
A nice smooth trail. It makes all the difference in the world. You can make some time on it. So
doesn't mean we're still not sore. We are
very sore. Had a bad knee today.
Yeah, Pete was hurting today.
Anyway, it's chilly, but we're going to get a good night's sleep. And what else is new? Anything? It's a good day. We hiked with Churchill today. We've talked about him before, I think, a couple of times.
He's a cigar smoker.
We usually see him at the shelters, but today he got behind us and he said he wanted to take it easy today, so he's following us.
We're cigar smoking pace.
You're right. So it was good. I mean, we got to know him better. We talked for a while on the trail, so that was kind of nice to, we don't always have a companion because everybody's blowing right by us.
Yeah, they are.
But
he said he was a kid in the back of the bus.
Yeah, Lisa was teasing him the whole time. Hey, you in the back of the bus.
Okay, so I think we're done.
Yeah, we're done. We'll talk to you in the morning.
All right, good night.